If you're wondering, like I am, whether American elections were always like this before Trump, the answer is no. And I want to put that into perspective because I've been giving you update after update about what's happening before the November midterms. Have American elections always had problems? Absolutely. Voter suppression, gerrymandering, recounts, disputed elections, court battles. So I'm not saying election controversy started with Trump. But for those of us who remember elections before Trump, midterms did not normally feel like this. Right now, the Justice Department is demanding voter registration data from states and suing some that refuse. DHS has been involved in checking voter rolls for alleged non citizens. ICE's investigative arm has sought a contractor to collect voter registration and voting history data nationwide. The FBI seized hundreds of boxes of election records in Fulton County, Georgia. We're also fighting over proof of citizenship requirements, and that can create another hurdle for married women. If your current name doesn't match your birth certificate because you changed it when you married, you may need additional documents connecting those names. And women who've been married more than once could have multiple name changes to document. These are American citizens who are eligible to vote. We're also seeing voter roll challenges, fights over early voting and polling places, and now a battle over postal service requirements affecting how states send mail in ballots. And remember, this isn't a presidential election, it's a midterm. The federal government has always had a role in protecting voting rights and enforcing federal election law, but states actually run our elections. What's different here is the breadth of federal involvement happening all at once. Voter data, citizenship screening, mail ballots, election investigations, and election administration. I'm not going to claim there's never been a more controversial election period in American history. That wouldn't be accurate. But if you remember elections before Trump and you're thinking, I don't remember midterms being like this, you're remembering correctly. We were not routinely approaching a midterm wondering what the Justice Department, DHS, ICE, FBI, Postal Service, Supreme Court, and federal courts might do next that could affect who can register, whether they stay registered, what documents they need, how they receive their ballot, and how the election is administered. That's what makes this different. And November 3rd is getting very close.